Hey everybody, it's Callum and welcome back to more Psychonauts 2. In the last episode, we started exploring the questionable area, and had a little bit of a moment with our mother, but that's about it. No, we did a lot, actually. We tracked down Queepy a fair bit. We talked to Raz's mum, Raz's dad, and Raz's grandma, as well as some of his siblings. And the last sibling we need to talk to
We're used to getting by without you.
is Dion.
Hey, Dion.
Mm-hmm.
Mom told me you needed help.
With what? Reading crystal balls? Beat it, Nostra dumbass.
Looks like you need someone to release the ropes. I'll just pop up there and take care of it.
Oh, really, Mr. Mental? You think you even remember how to be an acrobat?
You'll see. You sure look like you could use some help.
You look like you could use a tailor.
You sure you're using the right knots on those support ropes?
I don't know. Why don't you come a little closer so I can practice my knots on you?
Look, Dion. I know you're mad about me running away.
Don't flatter yourself. If you hadn't stolen Frazy's horse, we wouldn't have even noticed you were gone.
Hey, I sent Sugar Cube back home as soon as I got to the train tracks.
Poor little thing was exhausted. Next time you run away, instead of taking the world's smallest pony, call a cab. You'll get farther. Maybe we won't be able to find you.
Don't you think it's time to get over your anti-psychic stuff?
I will when it stops hurting our family.
Dad's a psychic.
It's a phase.
Frazy's a psychic.
Oh, that's a great example. Yeah, we should all be more like Frazy. Ow!
You wish you could be more like me.
How long are you planning on being mad like this?
Forever! Do you even realize what you've done? To the Aquato name? Psychics? Fortune tellers? You let out our family's worst secret.
This family has too many secrets. We'll be better off when they're all out.
We'll be better off when you're out.
Dion. Bye, Dion.
Gary Lowenthal playing the Big Brother trope is, I don't know, it's quite nice. He does it quite well. Alright, let's climb up to the top here, and bam.
Okay, so that creepy mind stuff did save a little time. But I still don't have to like it.
Deal. And you're welcome.
He wasn't that far away, you didn't have to shower as.
Seeing the old Aquato Dome again reminds me of a trick Dion taught me once.
This is the dive, and it's a new mechanic, which is, it can be quite helpful, but I don't really tend to use it all that often. If you need to bail out of a mid-air situation, or you just want to squeeze a little more distance out of your jump, press B while in the air to do a tumble. You have to do this to learn it, and let's just give it a go. Oh,
Waste of time.
jump, glide, and dive. That wasn't a good example because it lagged. There you go. It's semi-useful. It's not as useful as like dives in Super Mario 64 and A Hat in Time and stuff like that, but it is still a fairly good dive mechanic. But yeah, again, I don't quite use it all that often.
It's not big, but then again, neither were our audiences.
And in the Aquato Dome, we can take all of the poles and such up. Climb all the way up to the top. It's way bigger on the inside. And up at the top is a Psy challenge marker. Then we can go all the way back down. The Aquato Dome. Okay.
Ooh, Pooty.
Shut up, Dion. I actually don't know where Queepy is. I forgot to look into that. No matter. Instead of... Whoa, okay. And I'm dead. Right. I'm going to head back to the quarry.
Headed orangutan.
Yeah, we're going to head back to the quarry area. Actually, if we quickly look here, the questionable area, we're missing 2 cards, a supply chest, and 2 markers. Not doing too badly in that regard. So that's good. What is that glowing up there? Oh, it's Queepy! I was incredibly confused. I was like, what the hell is glowing? Oh. Alright. Hello, Queepy.
That song is pretty cool.
Quit making fun of me.
Please tell me he did actually go this way. Where did Creepy even go? I guess I'm just gonna kind of keep my ear out.
Man, this part of the woods is giving me the heebie-jeebies for some reason. Wonder what's back here.
This is still considered the questionable area.
So spooky. There's probably nothing interesting. Yep.
You can never be sure if there isn't anything interesting if you don't explore. Even if it is a little creepy. Big ol' beehive over there.
Holy honeycombs. That's a big beehive. Bees? Is this the big scary thing that lurks in the forgetful forest? Ah. These woods sure are disorienting.
Alright. If we keep going
Wait a
ahead,
second. What am I doing out here again?
we end up back where we started. Oh!
See you in hell! Oh, it got away.
I didn't even mean to do that. Raz, that's dark. Side garden there. Didn't even realize that cave was there. We gotta keep an ear out for Queepy. He's not under here.
Yep.
God, I actually don't know where this kid goes. This would be much easier if I had like a comprehensive list in my head or like notes next to me that like told me where he was. I mean, I found him perfectly on my own without a guide when I was playing originally. But I don't have time for that, man. I literally looked everywhere. That's time consuming as all crap. Anyway. Now we're gonna go back to the quarry.
Forest.
Alright, so we're in the quarry. There's a little bit of texture pop in, but that's fine. It's expected. That's actually something I, like, come to think of it, it's actually something I want to vaguely talk about. I'm dead. It's something I wanted to talk about partially at some point. Not necessarily now, or, like, during this playthrough at all. Just in general, a lot of people complain about texture pop-in, and yeah, I get that it can be incredibly annoying, but there's a lot that I've learned from just going to university for game design and stuff There's a lot of shit that happens in games that sometimes just can't exactly be helped. I jumped at the time it wanted me to jump. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that just cannot be helped. Even if you're like a grandiose game developer who, like, I don't know, makes absolutely every single one of the best games in the world, like, it happens a lot. And that's not necessarily the dev's fault, and yeah, I don't know. There's a lot that a lot of people complain about without necessarily knowing how hard it is to make a game. Yeah, I know I'm like speaking from a pretty amateur level, but I don't know, it's like I feel like even just a small portion of what I've learned is like should be like taken into consideration when it comes to people playing games and having their own little complaints about it. And that's not to say that complaints about games aren't valid, because, you know, games are hard. Like, no, they are incredibly valid when they're, like, justified and reasonable, but just because a game has faults doesn't mean that it's a faulty game or a faulty product and should be dismissed as such, you know? That's what I'm saying.
Careful. Looks like you're starting to burn a little.
Oh man, the other guards are gonna be so jealous.
Anyway, enough ranting about that. I want to actually go this way. I'm still avoiding the main story for now. I'm gonna go back into the Mother Lobe.
Thanks for meeting me down here, away from...
Scanning access granted.
This is the...
The line got cut off, but I was reading it as it was going by, and that's actually kind of funny. Right, now that we're back in the Mother Lobe...
Be a rank riser, not card miser. Combine your psych. Welcome back. Good to see
And I'm
you
going
again.
to buy some Psychors.
Let's combine that Psychor with your cards.
So,
you
it's
can rank up.
every 9 cards, I believe? Yeah, 9 cards. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Okay, we're 1 card short,
Let's combine that Psychor with your cards so you can
but I will
rank up.
buy 5 Psychors just because. Combine 4 of these. Get 4 extra ranks. Now we're 1 card away, but we'll be prepared. And we actually have enough to upgrade a couple of things now. I kind of want the Chain Blasts. I feel that'd be incredibly helpful for combat. More so than anything else I can find. And let's check the map for this area. So we're missing 4 challenge cards, 4 chests, 1 supply key, and 2 markers. I'm pretty sure most of those, if not all, are actually locked behind places we can't get to, and there's 1 card up there, I think? No, not up there. There's a card somewhere around here. On one of these, like, floating tables sets. Yeah, there's no way we can get up to there
You look
right
just
now.
like my nephew, the little jerk.
Let's check out
Hey, kid.
the badges.
Ah, one of my regulars.
Or pins,
We appreciate
sorry.
your business.
I don't really think there's anything that I particularly want, even to save up for. Like, obviously I'm going to buy all of these anyway, but there's nothing I want to save up for, at the moment, at least. I think I'll buy this, actually.
Good. selection.
Get things attracted to me. And I'm also going to buy this, but I can't wear it yet. But that's still fine. I've still got it now, so it's out of the way. And I think that's it
I don't think
for
I
that.
need any more gadgets right now.
Good, because I would never trust one to someone so young, of course.
Okay. That was all I came up here for, actually.
Access granted.
Okay. What are we missing in the quarry? 5 cards, 2 chests, 1 key, and 3 markers. Interesting. You know what? I think I am going to progress the story just a little bit. We're going to go to Otto's lab. Because there also might be some side cards there. In fact, I know for a fact there are.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
Nice to see you again, Rasputin. And you've managed to stay clothed. Very good.
Wow! Look at all these gadgets!
Gadgets?
Sorry, machines. Psycho-reactive technology?
Rasputin, I thought you would recognize these for what they are. These are dreams. Where do you think machines come from? They spring forth from the human imagination. They are human thought made real. I invented that one when I was angry. When I designed that one, I was sad. That one, I was just hungry.
Incredible!
Glad you like them. You know, I'm not supposed to check out equipment to interns, but Agent 9 seems to put a lot of faith in you, my boy. So, if you'd like to try one out, just let me know.
Oh, man.
Before we do that, we're actually gonna go around the back of your desk. Gonna go this way.
Yoink.
Grab a side card from over here. Whoa, whoa, okay, there we go. Gonna roll across this electric floor.
Approved hazing rituals for new agents. Some things never change, I guess.
Get another scavenger hunt item right there. There's another side card over here. Nothing underneath. And here's one of the coolest things about Otto's lab. You may recognize this from the opening of the game. And if we go up to it...
So many brains!
All voluntarily donated upon death. I have all the paperwork. Somewhere.
These people are all dead?
Their bodies are, and their brains are no longer capable of thought. But I've preserved them here, in the brain frame.
What for?
Experiments!
Ew. Really?
No room for the squeamish in psychic science, Sonny. The mind is the final frontier of humanity, and we've only begun to explore its mysteries. That is, after all, the true mission of the Psychonauts. Someday, my brain will live here, and yours too.
What?
Should have read that NDA more carefully.
This is the brain frame. Here we can see the whole of brains, and we have A to AL,
Oh, okay.
which
This one's
involves
got attitude to spare.
very interesting brain types. So this is Ali A, not the YouTuber. Cause of death, digital drawing, codename Kettle. Psychic speciality, I believe that's invisibility. I think that's the icon for the invisibility in the first game. Sam A, cause of death, sleeping, baking. Codename Stand Mixer. Psychic speciality is confusion. There are so many new brains in here. Each of them have a name, each of them have a personality, each of them have a code name, each of them have a psychic speciality. And there's loads, all of them. Like all the ones here. These are all real people. Every single one of these names, you can see how big each of these sections are. Each section has people's real names and their physical, metaphorical brains. Every single one of these names is a Kickstarter backer. If you back this on Kickstarter, look for your name. It's probably here. I think you have to pledge a certain goal, but I think you had to have pledged for a certain tier. But yeah, pretty much every donator who got that deal, that part of the deal, has their name in here. Thought something said Aaron Yeager then. But yeah, this is really cool. However, if we go to unprocessed minds,
Too small for Nick.
There's John Doe. For those who don't know, a John Doe or a Jane Doe is just a name people use in the crime kind of scene, to just give someone a name when they don't want to release that name, or they don't have the name. If it's an unidentified corpse, they'll name it either John or Jane Doe based on their gender. That's pretty much it.
That one looks a little soggy.
There's Brain ZMW164H. I actually don't know if this has any special meaning. Composite Brain, again, not sure if there's any special meaning, but it just says assembled from parts.
Doesn't have the oblongata I'm looking
Okay.
for.
Go to Jane Doe. We have, again, Jane Doe, back from John Doe. And these make sense, considering you probably wouldn't know the people that these came from, because this note says all that was left over after the accident. Kind of cool. Abnormal, just a portmanteau of abnormal. And the only one accessible to us is Heptadome Harry.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins. Maybe I'm too late. Doesn't seem to be any life left here. Oh, hello. Can you hear me? My name is Raz. Who are you? How long have you been in here? What's your name?
Sorry. Oh, you. Sorry, I just haven't talked in such a long time. Oh my gosh, is that my voice? Is that what I sound like? What do you sound like? Oh my gosh, who are you? Are you not me?
My name is Raz.
Words. Words? You're saying words to me? What was that non-word sound I just made? Am I dying? No, not dying. I feel alive. Very alive. Who are you? Who am I? Am I anything? Am I everything? Am I God? Oh, I'm not sure, but I feel like I might be God, or the universe, or the ultimate cosmic oneness, or something in that jam. Am I right?
Well, basically right now, you're kind of a brain in a jar.
Huh?
But if you can remember your name, we might be able to find out what happened to your body.
I can't remember much of anything.
I believe you are suffering from extreme sensory deprivation. Years with no physical input has caused your memory and identity complexes to atrophy.
Oh, I am not ready for words that big yet.
I happen to know of a body that needs a brain right now to keep it out of trouble. If I were to place you in that body, you would start to receive fresh sensory input, which could trigger some of your lost memories.
Let's do it! Wait, what's a body? Aren't we all one?
I'll be right back.
What? Where can you go? This is everything!
I promise to be quick. While I'm gone, you try to remember stuff.
Okay, but please hurry. I'll try to remember when I created the universe. Or when I destroyed it.
If I put this brain into Nick's body, I think I'd be helping them both out. As well as helping me to get into the mail clerk's private office. Come with me, handsome. Have brain will travel
You
back
left.
to the mailroom to put it
You
in
left
its
the
head.
psycho door in the jar. And also, stop kissing brains. It's weird. All right.
You
Anyway.
shouldn't be back here. It's not safe.
Anyway.
Also, personal bubble.
Let's talk to Otto.
Agent Mentalis,
Yes, Rasputin?
got any cool devices to lend out?
Shh. Interns aren't allowed to check out my devices. But if you were to take your time, say, delivering one of these to Sasha or Mia, well, that would be none of my business. This one is a thought tuner. Use it to find stray thoughts floating around the world. And this psi-enhanced camera is for creating photographic memories. I'd train you how to use them, but that would only increase my legal liability. Have fun.
Otto has loaned Raz some gadgets to help on his adventures. These can be activated by holding either right on the D-pad or left on the D-pad. Try them out for more info.
And thanks for delivering those items to Sasha and Mia.
What's your theory on the mole?
Oh, I really haven't thought too much about it. Maybe I should make a lie detector.
So is Maligula as bad as people say?
Oh, I don't like to think about that name. If my device had just worked better that day, so many things would be different now.
What device did you build to fight Maligula?
The hyper-hyglaciator. It amplified our hydrokinetic powers and allowed us to freeze water semi-permanently. But Maligula threw our friend Helmet in the water just before the device went off. He was frozen so deeply in my hyper-ice, we were never able to recover his body. Only Ford saw it happen, and he's unable to tell us where to look for it.
How do these machines make contact with your mind?
The secret is the Psytanium. It's a psychoreactive quartz-like mineral that responds to and amplifies psychic energy. It vibrates with the psychic waves, driving the machines.
Well, I ought to let you get back to work.
Very, very humorous.
Alrighty. There's that taken care of. Oh, it's the ThinkerPad, the Thinkerprint pad. Anyway, that's the camera. This is essentially the photo mode of the game. Just... Ooh, whoops, did not mean to do that. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh. I want to make some kind of like album art. Is there... Ooh. Ooh. Is there a way to do filters? No, there isn't. Oh. If we use the other direction, we have the Thought Tuner. The Thought Tuner lets Raz tune into the energy of stray thoughts floating around the physical world. With the gadget equipped, hold R2 to go into details search mode. Okay. And just follow the beeps.
I think it's over this way. Found some thoughts. Thanks, Thought Tuner.
There we go. This is a cool little device, which allows us to get collectibles, like this side challenge marker. I think that's all the... No, it's not all the challenge markers. I know where one more challenge marker is, but it's not in this area. It's in an area more questionable, if you will. Yeah, I will. I'm going to quickly go back over to the questionable area because I actually know where Queepy is now. And trust me, to lose track of Queepy on the last location. Alright, and for the last Queepy location, we're going to want to go back to the campground where the Aquados are. Gonna take this up. Oh, Nona. I love her. We're gonna go this way. Gonna take this little bouncy bush. And we have already been this way before, but not in search of Queepy. It's just down here.
This is Morris Martinez, and you're...
I think I know who's broadcasting that station.
Why do you need to take over everything I like?
And for some reason that turns into a side challenge marker. Questionable area. We still have one challenge marker and one chest and one card to go. I think we can't get those right now, so I'm not going to bother trying to go for them. Instead, what I'm going to do is actually, now that I think about it,
Getting closer, I think.
No beeps. No beeps. Okay.
See you, Thought Tuner.
I don't recall if there's any Thought Tuner locations around the questionable area. I mean, there must be, right? Like, I don't know. But now that we have the Thought Tuner, I am going to take full advantage of it and go back to the Mother Lobe and use it in there for a couple things. And since we're actually on this side of the quarry, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to use the Thought Tuner just to... Oh,
But I think it's cool.
hang about. I had some beeps. There were beeps, but I don't know what direction they're in. It might be down here.
I think you're holding it upside down.
Where were the beeps? Okay, well it must be... Oop, it must be up this way then.
Time to change into my mission suit.
Okay, let's see if there are any stray thoughts around here.
Okay, it is this way. I think it's actually around here. No. Here it is.
This is not our usual spot. I thought we could think more freely out here. Oh. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? About the mole? I think so. On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fully safe. What? Weird.
Ah! Down there. You can actually... I completely forgot about that. You can actually see where stray thoughts are. So if we go down here,
I'm getting the sense there's...
there we go.
There are some stray thoughts.
And that'll get us another side challenge marker. Like so. Rank 38. We're climbing the ranks. We are indeed climbing the ranks. But since we are on this side of the quarry, we are going to go up to Morris's Radio Shack place. And Queepy's up here.
Hey, Creepy, what are you doing in here?
He's the latest DJ I've added to my roster.
You mean your only DJ?
We have a very specific discriminating musical direction here at KLOB.
Since we've done Gizu's optional quest, let's talk to her.
Hey, Gisu.
You discharge all those psycho-seismometers yet?
Yep, those things were a hazard.
Well, here's your hazard pay. Let us never speak of it again.
Nice.
Hey, Gisu. Remember when I vented all those psycho-seismometers for you? That was pretty cool, huh?
Don't live in the past, Raz.
Alright. I'm sure there are more stray thoughts laying around, but for now, we're not gonna pay direct attention to them because, well, we don't quite know where they are. Just look for slightly discolored clouds, I guess. Like rainbowy clouds. Like that, down there. I actually wasn't completely expecting to find this, but found it nonetheless. Let's see where it leads us. Actually, it leads us up here to a side challenge marker. And I think that's every challenge marker in this area. Yeah, cool. So now we're missing a key, 2 chests, and 3 cards. Nice. But for now, why did I do that? I think I might be a bit stupid. We're going to jump down here because we're now going to go back into the Mother Lobe. Whoop, there we go. Alright. So over here, we can see there's some stray thoughts over here. Unfortunately, I think that first stray thought I just triggered is the one we don't need.
Okay, found some thoughts. Thanks, thoughts.
Then there's this one. So this one will let us finally get up here and get that one Psy card we've been missing for ages. We are missing 3 more. And again, I think everything that we're currently missing is locked behind progression. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to the back into the nerve center because there's a stray thought in here.
Straight thoughts I'm picking up. Come to Papa. Thoughts. Straight thoughts.
And there we go. That's what we've been waiting for to get up to that one supply crate this entire time. I thought it was like a button or something, but no, it's that. I got it confused with the yellow screen puzzle to get that one scavenger hunt item, but no, it's that. And I don't think there are any...
Scanning access granted.
I don't know if there is any in Truman's office, but I'll check. Doesn't appear to be anything in here. And because I can't be bothered to go all the way down, you know what? Why not? We go to Sasha's lab. See if there's any stray thoughts in here. Not likely. No.
Sounds like it's quitting time.
Mia's room. Nope. And I know I keep saying pick up Titanium as and when you can, but that was mainly to get the wallets.
You didn't take the toilet plunger, did ya?
Let's head down to the noodle bar. See if there's any stray thoughts around here. Nope. And last place to check before we progress with the story is down here toward the classroom. I don't think there's any more stray thoughts lying around, but it's always worth a check. And no, there isn't.
Side cards piling up. Turn them into side challenge. Some brand new items here.
Alright, so we have enough cards to get another rank. Takes us to rank 41, I believe. Yep, there we go.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, actually, I think there's more pins for the gadgets we're currently using. No, there isn't. For some reason, I thought there were pins for the camera, but no. Well, that about covers that.
Scanning. Access granted.
Go into the mailroom. And the next part of this game that we are about to encounter is definitely my favorite level in the entire game. And we're going to do that next time. Maybe the next 2 episodes, depending on how long we take in there. But yeah, next time, we're going to be going into the best frickin' level in this game. See you guys then.